Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by my channel. Today I'm going to be working on, I think it's week 8 or part 8 of the junk journal, and I think we're almost done. So I'm hoping today will be the final day for working in it, and then if it's not finished, like a little gluing here and there, I will come back and do that. And then I will come back in a day or so, in a couple days probably, and do a flip through on it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 eyelets back here, and then we're going to thread some of this bias seam binding through the 2 holes and bring those up, and that will make a place where we can tie a bow here, and it just will be able to slip off whenever you want to. We're going to see if I can do that. Now, I had one issue was that my eyelets, my regular ones that I use, are larger, and well, actually they're not big. Yeah, they're the hole punch, on this is smaller than my eyelets. And I have a hand one that works just fine, but I can't get through this cardboard with the hand one. So I'm going to try some smaller eyelets that I've used in the past. I think they're from Hobby Lobby, and see if it'll work. But these have a much longer stem on them. I guess it's called a stem or something. But it's much longer, so that means that it does not always connect as well, or it doesn't bend out as well because it's too long. But I do have this cardboard cover, and I'm hoping that that thickness will be enough that these will work on. All right, so let's see what happens. Okay, so I've got my hole puncher out, and this one has a really nice guide in here. So when I decided where I wanted my holes, the only thing is you can't see where you're going to punch, so you have to bring, I don't know if you guys can see this in the camera if you don't have one of these, and I can't see in the camera because it's up too high right now. So if you can see that, you can bring this down the handle a little bit, and you can see if your punch is on that hole or that mark that you've made. So okay, there's one. And then find my, oh, that doesn't match up to that. Oh, I know. Okay, it doesn't have to. I just measured it 1.5 inches from each side. I don't have to be right on the dot. Because I have the guide. Right? Wonder where all those little guys go. They must go. Oh, they must come. Because you know the other ones get stuck. I don't use this hardly ever, but I bought it for myself for my birthday one time. My son gave me Amazon, and I bought this. All right, so now we're going to move this to the okay, those are the punch sizes, and then we're just going to move this to the eyelet part. I guess you don't have to pick a size. And if you were using a different size, like a smaller eyelet, you may have to change your dials here, which I hate doing that because I can never get them lined up correctly. All right, so if I bring it, whoops, oh my gosh, my hands are just a wreck. I need to get them done and cut back a little bit. Their nails are getting a little long. So this is where it would bend out. So I don't know if I could put a washer on there and that would help it. Let me see. Didn't want to take all my time. Okay, let's go. So see, that should wrap around that washer. Let me see here. Seems like an awkward way to get this in here. I might be doing it upside down. I think it's in there now. Oh, it doesn't sound like it's working. Uh-oh. Of course I'm not going to do it right. Oh, what the heck? Went in the right hole, but I don't know why it's stuck there. What's causing it to stick? You can see this has come down. Oh, man. Probably ruin the whole thing before I get... I don't know. It's fine on this side. I guess I shouldn't have put the washer in there. That had something to do with it. It got stuck in the washer. Let's see, what else do I have that... I'm looking for something. Oh. Where's my little, there it is, my Cricut thingy. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to pause and figure out how to get this out. You have to watch a YouTube video. Oh, I wish I hadn't put that darn washer on there. Yeah, because I can't take a chance of ruining the book. I'll be back. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. I finally got it out. It's not messed up too much. A little bit of this back paper came off, and there is no videos on how to remove a jammed eyelet. I don't understand that, but I didn't even put in, you know, the big crocodile. I just figured anyone would work, but as it worked out, I just was able to get this around the eyelet like this, and I twisted it and it came out. But boy, what a struggle. What a pain. Okay, I am not putting these ones back in. I just feel like they're not trustworthy. I just don't want to deal with it. And the washer will not fit because there's not enough room, which is what happens sometimes if your cardstock or your book cover or whatever is too thick. So that's why you have to have different dimensions, and there's so many things, so many variables that just do the same thing all the time. That way you're okay. All right, so those are gone. This is gone. And that's that. So I don't know what made it jam. I don't know. Maybe I had it upside down in there. Who knows? I don't pay attention. That's my problem. That's my biggest problem. All right, so I'm just going to take this up in here, and I was looking if I had a lighter in here because this will fray quite a bit. Let's see how much we think we need to go around to make sure. I'd rather use too much than not enough. I've had this roll probably 5 years. It's finally getting down to the, I mean, how many feet was on there? 100 yards. That's not even feet, that's yards. No wonder it's been here forever. It was a great buy for $1. And I got it at like a closeout of an antique kind of mall place. But oops, I'm sorry to get up there in your face. Okay, so that's going to be the back. Okay. And then we're going to bring this to the front. I knew this was going to be in the way. I don't know. I may have to take this off. We'll have to see. Yeah, I'm not going to like that there. All right, so I'll figure that out. But this isn't basically how we're going to do it. And then put a bow here. And that will be our closure. I'm going to make these shorter. But in the meantime, you can keep adding. Just pull this off and keep adding. And you might be able to get quite a bit in without cutting the bow. Okay, so I think I'll bring these in a little bit more. And I'll cut these down some. And this one here, I'm going to cut this one shorter. I'll probably put a little drop of glue on the top of that bow. Okay. So, all right, I'm not going to go over everything that we've already done. And I have gone back in and added a few things. This I worry because it feels like it wants to, you know, bend, but I don't want to glue it down to this. This is already glued. It's got a pocket here. And I don't know, maybe I didn't. Oh, I know, it comes open like this. But I could have glued it down. But I kind of like the hinge. But I could put some paper back here. Let's see what we've got. Just, you know, for some writing space, because you can't write on that. Let's see, I have more of that, I think. This paper seems to fit on there pretty well. And then we still have our flip. Okay, I think I put this in something else too somewhere along the line. I think I'm going to glue this all the way down flat. Let me get my glue book here. So I hope everybody's doing better than I am this morning. I had what I thought was a really good start to today, but that didn't last. Not at all. And I want to thank everyone who has subscribed. I am at 9,000. If you guys didn't notice that, I am thrilled to get to 9,000. I'm anxious to get to 10,000, but wow. Love that 9,000 popped up this morning. I think it's 9,006 or something. But I think, just so you guys know what that hype thing means, Lisa hyped me the other day. And I know it doesn't really tell you what the hype means, except that it sounds good, right? But you don't really know what it does for you. But I have looked it up, and because I didn't know what it meant either, and I've hyped a couple people. I think Crafty Cat, excuse me, is the only one I've hyped, because it doesn't come up on every video you watch. It comes up on the ones probably that you watch most often, the hypes. And when you do hype somebody, then, according to YouTube, they give you like a boost. Like, they show they stream, no, I don't know what they call that. They pop it up more, like, you know, on people's feed. That's what I'm trying to say. So I kind of wonder if that is what happened, because I had a lot of, and it was on the video of the double door, and this little string's going to drive me nuts. So maybe that's what happened. I don't know. Or maybe just the fact that double door sounded interesting. I really didn't want this here, but I don't know. I guess I'm going to cut it off because it just doesn't look right. Okay, so in here I sewed around this journal card and put that into here. And then inside here I put a little journal card, a couple of journal cards, Tim Holtz stuff. Here's another one of those pages that you can use. I don't know if I should decorate this. I'm trying to think if I had something that would look nice on there. Just thinking, you never know, because sometimes you have long piece that you can use. Oh, this is from wallpaper. I could cut this down a little bit. That would be kind of nice on there. Let me cut this down. Just something to look at when you take that out, if you decide to take it out. This book is going to be so chunky, I don't know if anybody could even write in it. So, so is everybody getting ready? Well, not everybody, because I know that California and well, there's a lot of states that don't, the kids don't graduate as early as the kids here in Georgia. They get out in May. My granddaughter's last day is May 18th. Well, that's her graduation, is May 18th. And her last day as well. But it's not my other granddaughter's last day. I don't know what day we get out. Like, usually like May 20th or something. But they go back to school like August 1st. I don't know what it is this year. I think it was August 1st last year. It's August 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, something like that. Used to be, you know, they'd start school the day after Labor Day. They don't do that anymore. I don't think. Oh, big old glob. But school stuff has changed so much since, even, well, myself and my kids. Okay, so that's just something to make that a little nicer. I might put a label if I can find one handy somewhere. Now this pocket I put on, and I put a journal card in here. This is a baseball score thing, and it's from Buckhead. And Buckhead here it's near Atlanta, and it's very high-end type houses and people. High-end. Oh, I did this little journal card, and this is, I'm going to stick. This is a big, let me see. I'm just going to show you here, because you never know, you might run into these. It's one of these, what do you call it? Brad. It's a Brad, and they're huge, and they're colorful. So I did one with napkin. I just collaged it over that and made it cuter. And so the backing is pretty thick. The legs on that Brad are pretty long. Okay, so we have this page, and I don't know, I just think he's cute. I don't know if I want to do anything. This one again is pretty much, I mean, I can put something on it, but I'd rather get busy with, okay, we have this side, whoops, we have this side to cover. Originally, when I started doing this, you guys, I apologize, because I had planned to do all the steps all the way through, but I couldn't get through it in an hour, so that's when I started jumping around with stuff. And let me see, what do we got? Need something up there to hide the... I really do love this paper. I'll put that up there. And I guess I'll ink it a little bit. Paper's pretty thin. This is from one of those stamp kits, but it's good enough for layering and collaging with, because, you know, when you collage, it gets pretty thick, pretty fast. And that little bit of black up there in the corners, nice. Okay, and I think here I'll put some washi. And I don't know what I did with my, there it is. I looked for that the other day. I'm just gonna stick that in there. I'll hide that. Oh my goodness, why'd you have to do that? Okay, might leave that out. Use it again. Alrighty, so now here, what can I do? Excuse me. I don't think it's going to stop. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened. I just felt like I got something, you know, caught my throat. And by the time I got up to get water, it was like not doing it anymore. But I drank water anyway, and I brought some with me just in case. So I'm going to put some kind of a stamp back here on this section, and then I'll find some to put on. I'm using that London Fog color, so it's not really there. And I don't think I want that. Let's see if I've got one of these guys. And I feel like I've put this bird so many times somewhere. Oh, he's just a little bit too big. Let's see, smaller bird. I don't know what that piece of paper is for. Okay. We must do something here. Well, I think maybe I will just do this. We just need to have a little something to fill in this space. So some ink on it. This is going to have this feet done. So I just can't cut in between those little feet parts. Too hard. Okay. Well, I think he looks better this way. So what I meant to say, finish saying when I was telling you about the hype thing, I just wanted to thank everybody who has recently subscribed and all my friends who have been long time, I guess, members of my channel. It's not really membership, but it feels like it, you know. I thought about doing that membership thing, but, you know, I just don't think it's right for you to have to pay for something. And then I would, of course, have to have a special video or something. That's what I think you're supposed to have, like Patreon. I remember the scare for Patreon. Do you guys remember that? I think, I can't remember exactly what, something, what was that? I think it had to do with Etsy. It was going to charge extra for something, or I don't know what it was. Now I can't remember. I have to go back and look at somebody's old video. I know, and then so they all started these Patreon on the side because nobody wanted to not see, like, Gail Augustinelli or Rachel or all of the people that were very popular when I started journaling. And yeah, so, you know, they had all these Patreon groups. I never did join one, but yeah. I have this that I thought I could put in there. I need a journal card for here. And again, I'm going to run out of time. What was I going to do with this? Oh, that's a paper bag. I should put something long and skinny in there. Maybe that's why I put that there, because I was going to do something. I'm not sure on that one right now. Okay, this here, I think, let's see what's on this side. Yeah, I think I was just going to put this little envelope on this side. I mean, this is covered up, and it would cover up this existing envelope, but we have this one in here. Maybe that one might go better. I was thinking, though, if I glue that in, you can't really write on this bottom part. I don't need all these paper clips anymore. Now, I don't care that it hangs over because a lot of the pages hang over. What do you guys think? Should I do that? You know what? I think I'm just gonna, okay, I'm gonna cover this, and then I think I'll just paper clip this in. hang on. Just need another color paper to go at the bottom there. You would think I'd have a bunch of little scraps, but I don't. I have this guy's head. I don't know why it tore him off. I guess I wasn't looking at the other side. Now this will work. Okay, that'll be fine. All right, so I could rip that, but oh, I like that side too. Oh, now I'm not gonna just, I don't know, I just kind of like that look. Okay, let's do it this way then. Or do I need to do this first? This was always my favorite part to, when I've made these junk journals, was to cover up all the writing, collage it all. It was kind of fun to glue these things to cover it. Whoops, how'd you do that? What's a piece of washi? I know these don't come off too easy. This washi's kind of lumpy. There we go. I think I need to order another pack of these. And I didn't see like any things that, you know how they should have like a couple different designs to pick from. I didn't see anything. All right, this needs a pocket, but that's gonna be later. And this is gonna get a paper clip, which I don't know if I have a, let's see here, hold on. Older paper clips, but they're all kind of big. I wonder if this is just one. Oh yeah, it is. This is the skinniest one I have, or the smallest. Now, don't like that. Let me see if I got a rusty one. have to brush some more stuff. Very low. Alright, so I'm just going to put that there. Put that there like that. Okay, doke. That way we can take that off and write on it. Okay, how much time do I have? A few more minutes. Okay, so this has this where you can write on here, and since it's at the end, you should have like a flat space you can use. And I'm not going to do anything with the bird part. I like that page. Now this side here, and this is going to have to come off. It keeps messing with the... Okay, so I have this tag stuck in here that I found, and I think I'm going to put this paper behind it. I think I need to rip it a little bit shorter. This was fun wrapping paper. I got this on Amazon, and I liked it because it had the black on the black squares on the other side. I like that more than I like the oops, I glued on the wrong side. I thought I was going to be able to stick it down in there better before it stuck, but guess not. Some glue on here. Where's my scissors? Probably not very straight. It's probably going to look... No, it's not too bad. Alright. And then maybe I'll come back and stamp something there. Does Tim Holtz have any... It goes sideways, but I guess it would be okay. For skill and amusement only. Alright, I think I'm going to put a little of this in the background. And this is Memento, and it's London Fog. And I like this because it doesn't look like it was intentional. Yeah, let's do it all. don't even know if I'm in camera. Most of the time I'm not, I'm sure. Okay, let's just do this on the center line here. Okay, it worked. It worked. Okay. And then I can take my brush and ink around the edges. Okay, so this one here, I also wanted to do a stamp or a stencil. Let's see what I've got. I've got this. Yeah. We're getting so far down that I don't know if things will. Okay, we've got this pocket. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Might have to leave that one open. It's okay. I don't know why I wanted this to get in here. It's not that big of a deal. That one's done back there. Let's see. I put that in there and I could just make a pocket. This is one of the doodle papers that Lisa sent me a long time ago. I was thinking of, if I glued this down here, maybe I could just like washi tape this on. Just something different, right? I mean, oh, I wanted to use this in here. That's what I was gonna do with this. I'm gonna figure out how to make these out of soda cans. This one is not sharp at all, so I'm not quite sure how they got that not sharp. But I thought it would be fun to do, and I would ink this. I could put it onto here. Hope that shows up, you guys. Whoop, so much for that holding the page open. Okay. Well, I did want to ink around this. So whatever I don't get done in this video, I will finish it up and then I'll do a flip through, because I think we've been working on this long enough. All right, I'm going to add some alcohol ink. Let me see. This is walnut. And then let me get a do I want to rub it on? Okay. Don't want to lose the word. Okay. I made a mess of my hands with that. Okay, so I'm going to put that on here. Little brown ones are the best color. I need a punch tool. Let's see if I can get this reasonably centered. Wonder what makes the alcohol ink so sticky. I mean, it's okay after it dries, but oh, it's not big enough. Right now I'm working on it's a tabletop or quilt thing, and I have bought some batting to put in it, and it's horrible. I felt like I was trying to sew this in because it is awful to sew. So I'll get through it, but it sure isn't like good stuff. Okay. So what are we doing here? I'm just going to put this on the edge of the page and put this a little bit over it. I think that would be cute. Let's see, where's that washi again? Where did you go? I left it out so I could use it again. There it is. It just blends in. Things just blend in. Okay. I'll lay down again in a minute here. Okay, so there is a pocket, and I'll put something in it because so you all know how to fill up a pocket, and that's what we're gonna do with that one. And then I have this back side. I don't know, I might just leave that one. I have this one. It needs a pocket. I mean, it needs a journal card. This needs a little glue in there. I don't know if this will hold it or not, but put it in there. Alrighty, guys. This has to come out. It's just not the right tag. Come on, where's the... There we go. I have these little ones that I made just recently. I guess I put it in there, but I wanted to test them out. I bought the what are they called? Cabochon? Something like that. And I filled them with that acrylic, UV acrylic, and they turned out really nice, I think. And I bought these little things. They're on my Amazon. So if you guys want to look them up, you can go there. And if you purchase, then you can get it through. Do we want the little lady or this older looking lady? I think an older lady. And I get a small, very, very small. In fact, I just got, oops, in my situation, I mean, you have to earn $100 before you can actually get a check from them. But if you're under $100 and the month is over, they give you credit. Like, is that going to work? And I think the month of February, I mean, that's the only month I remember I got money. It was like 40 cents. So, but every little bit helps, especially when it's a credit on Amazon, because it's like a gift card thingy. They just keep adding it on. All right, I hope that looks okay there. I'm not crazy about it. The reason I bought these is because I want these to hang, you know, like down. And I guess it maybe depends on the circumstances it's put in. All right, I was getting ready to close this. And this is going to go over this. Like that. And I may go ahead and try to do something with that. But that's it, you guys. It's all cute, tucked in. And it'll have more pockets when I get done putting those in. I think it's so cute. All right, well, I'm probably way over. Last few times my videos have gone like an hour and a couple minutes. So, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the process of making this little junk journal book, and that you'll make one for yourself. It's pretty easy. And any kind of little book you have laying around, you can always use even a child's size book and then cover it if you wanted to. But this is, I think, is good, the Book of Birds. Alrighty, so thanks so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.